Today I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm going to be sharing with you what $439,000 can buy you here. Let's go take a look. So we're looking at this room type B6. This is 1,176 square feet. We're going to go inside and I'm going to show it to you. The first thing you're going to notice is the incredible view. The view is amazing. I'll show you that in just a moment. Let's start right here with the kitchen. Kitchen says open area layout. You can see all the appliances. Everything that you see is all included. So it's a nice basic kitchen. I like this finish as well that they've got. And you've got the washing machine and dryer over here. That's actually a pretty good spot for it. Now, as we come out of the kitchen, let's go to the living room. And the first thing I want to show you is the view. The view on this side is amazing. You have the Ampang Park down there. That's the Ampang Lake Park, I believe, is back there. You have a running track down there as well. See those mountains in the background, very nice view. There's not too many tall skyscrapers in this area as well. Through there you have a golf club, the Royal Selangor Golf Club. Now this particular one on level 31, it does have this metal in front of the view. I think that's part of the sign from the outside, but most of it's unobstructed. And then look at this, you can actually lift these blinds right up and that would be an amazing view. Just imagine how much daylight you would get in. That's quite incredible. So that's the good thing about this one. It is 2 levels. It makes it feel much bigger than it actually is. 1,176 square feet. So the size is good. So this is where you can sit to enjoy the TV and also the view as well. Now, when I first came inside, I was reading the specs. It's 2 bathrooms and I couldn't work out where is the second bathroom. I'm looking everywhere. And it's actually right in here. It's like a secret bathroom. Really nice shower, beautiful view. The bathroom itself, it's quite spacious, so you don't feel too cramped. I've been in a lot of other bathrooms in different apartments in KL, and they're a lot smaller, so this is nice. The shower as well is very big, but this is great. Every day you have this natural lighting coming in as you shower. It's a nice way to wake up, get refreshed, and begin your day right. As we come out of the bathroom, let's look at the first bedroom. So the first bedroom is not the main master bedroom. This is a guest bedroom. It's a basic bedroom, it's not too fancy. It's not enormous. The ceilings are a little bit lower here because on the floor above, that's where they've used the space. So ample storage, just a basic bedroom. And really, you can see that this is designed in a way where if you decide you want to rent this out, you've got that option. But up here, we're gonna see the master bedroom and the ensuite. This room is a bit nicer. The ceilings seem to be a little bit higher and it's much bigger. Look at this. So the difference between this bedroom and the other one, this one has got its own TV. Personally, I'd put in a much bigger TV so that I can lay in bed and see it. I'd say, something over 50 inch would be great. It just feels very spacious. It's a nice big bedroom. What I like the most about this bedroom is you would wake up and you'd be able to walk out here. Right now the blinds are down, but how is that for a view? I mean, just imagine every day, that's what you wake up to. Let's have a look at the storage, the walk-in robe and the ensuite. So you have a little desk here, storage space, right? So you'd hang all your clothes up there, both sides. And then we walk into the ensuite. Oh, nice surprise. Look at that. You have a shower and a bathtub. So the shower, you have a lot of room. Close this door and that's good. You've got good space to move about in the shower. And if you don't want to shower, you can have a bath. Imagine just laying down. That would be your view. Look at that. That is klcc. All right. That's the city center. A little bit to the right would be the Petronas Towers. Okay, but that would be your view. You would literally be laying here, looking out, seeing the golf course. It's really nice. So you've got a his and hers basin, Nice finish to the countertop there. Nice little round mirrors. Quality fixtures as well. Just I'm noticing like everything that they've used, they could have gone much cheaper, but they've used very nice finishes. And that's probably because when they designed this, they designed it in a way that people are going to give it back to the management company to rent out. So they have to appeal to guests who are treating this kind of like a hotel, and they have to make sure that it's up to certain standards if you're going to get a good yield. You want to get those higher nightly rates, so the details are important. We are right now on the 31st floor. This building has 35 levels on it. Each level has 16 apartments. It's got somewhere around 350 apartments, all of different sizes. This is one of the bigger ones. It's a very clever way that they've done it. They've actually built this where you can put your unit, your apartment, into the rental pool. And if you're not living here, let's say you need to go out of the country and you want to be able to earn an income on it, then they will rent it out either long-term or short-term, like Airbnb, Booking.com, etc. Now, the size of this space is 1,176 square feet. So this would be perfect for couples and also small families too. 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms. It's a good size. Now, let's talk about how it works if you want to put this apartment back in the rental pool. So they're using an external company called WideBed. And this is really clever. I've been getting a lot of ideas for my own real estate developments from what they're doing here. So WideBed will basically manage this kind of like a hotel. They'll manage the reception. They'll put the rooms on all the different platforms out there like Booking.com, Expedia, Airbnb, etc. And you've got 2 options when you give the room to WideBed. So let's say you go overseas, you contact WideBed and you say, hey, I want you guys to manage my apartment, rent it out. They're going to say to you, well, you've got 2 options. You can do short-term or you can do the monthly, yearly, longer-term option. Now, if you do the short-term, which is where they're going to be renting it out day to day, trying to get the best rates they can on the weekends, they're going to charge a much higher nightly rate, just like a typical hotel. They are going to take 45%. So you will be left with 55%. Now, 45%, that might sound like a lot, but it's really not. As someone who's in the hotel business, let's say that you put a room on Booking.com or Airbnb, they're taking a minimum 15%. They might even take up to 20%, depending on the promos that you're doing. So straight off the top, they've got to pay they're called the OTA commissions, online travel agency commissions. They also have to use they've got to employ a full housekeeping team. So when you're doing short-term rentals, that's a big cost. You've got to go and, you rent it out on a Saturday night. You've got to send someone in here to clean everything up. So you as the investor, you don't have to worry about that. They're going to do all of that for you. So that's option 1. Option 2 is you say, look, I don't want to have the wear and tear of people coming in and out every single weekend. I want to rent this out more to longer term tenants, people who want to live here for say 6 months or 12 months. So if you go with that option, WideBed is going to take 20%. Okay, so you will keep 80%, but you will make less. You'll make less on the nightly rate, but the good thing is that you'll have good steady occupancy. You've got 100% occupancy if someone is renting this longer term, as opposed to that short-term rental option where maybe on the weekends you have tenants, okay, you have guests coming in and out, but during the weeknights, depending on the month, maybe you don't. So you've got to weigh it up. I myself, I would probably go for the short term. I'd pay that higher commission, but I know that they're going to be able to charge a lot more with that option. Now, $439,000, maybe that's outside of your price range, maybe it's not. If it is, we're going to go and have a look at 2 different options, different room types. They are more affordable. They're going to get a less rental return, but it might be something you can consider. Let's go have a look. This is type A. This one is 686 square feet, and the price of this one is $238,000 US. It's a lot smaller, but I love the design. When you walk in, you see the view, and what they've done, they put this little desk here where you can pull out the chair. It's a very nice design, very unique. And the bathroom, completely glass windows. So this would really suit, I think, a single person, a single guy, a single girl, or maybe a couple, definitely not families, of course. I really like this design, and I think this would do very well in the short-term rental pool if you want to have them manage it for you. What I find quite amazing is that right now they say this is renting for 320 ringgit per night for the normal short-term rental, as in the hotel. That's about $80 a night. If you go into KLCC, the city center, you're not going to get anything like this for $80 a night. So I think it's great value. I think that this would do very well. We're in a very central location. I mean, I'd have to see the numbers, what they're actually doing for occupancy rates, but I think $80 a night, it's very cheap. Now, finally, the third option I'm going to show you is room layout B1. This, by far, is my favorite from the standpoint of an investor. It is quite genius. This one is 648 square feet, right? It's $237,000 with the exchange rate right now. You're going to save $1,000 off of the last room. However, it is a much better design if you want to get short-term rentals. It's a better design because it's split into two. You could, theoretically, you could actually live in one and rent out the other so that while you are living here, you can be making a rental income. But I just love the design here. I think that in terms of getting an income, this is the best because you can rent one or the other or both. Let's say you have a family, they can be connected. They have their privacy with the foyer, so they can go from one room to the other. Family of, say, 4 could be here. Or it could just be singles or couples in one or the other. You could have 2 different couples, each staying different lengths of time in your residence. So I think it's a very clever design, what they've done here. Now, in terms of what they're renting this one for, they are renting it for 200 ringgit per night, which is $43 per night for one or the other. So for both, it's going to be $86 per night. Now, for the monthly option, it's going to be 2,500 ringgit for each one, 5,000 ringgit, and in US dollars, that's going to be $1,070 for both if you're not living in either that you would expect, minus the 20% charge. So you're going to take about $850 for that. So we are on the 30th floor right now, and I am impressed. I'm impressed with this pool. I'm impressed with this view. I'm impressed with all the facilities here. They've got a gym, they've got a sauna. So let me show you around. This is the pool here, and this one's got a really nice infinity edge. You've got this epic view, the mountains in the background, relatively undisturbed. There's not too much in front of you here. So you would be able to come sit up here, relax, enjoy it. And it's a really nice pool, good size. Over here you have a meeting space, so that's something that you can rent. And then over here we have the gym and the sauna. Let's go take a look inside. The first thing you're going to notice about the gym is the incredibly high ceilings. The second thing you're going to notice is the equipment. Whenever I go into these gyms, I always look at the brand and I see, is it a good brand? And I'm either looking for like a Life Fitness or a techno gym. This is a good brand. So you've got state-of-the-art equipment here, very nice treadmills. These are the nice treadmills where you can actually put a TV, like you can watch something on YouTube or Netflix, YouTube. Otherwise, you can just enjoy that epic view. Very nice, air conditioned, of course. So great quality gym. So this is the lobby. Novo, as you can see, so wide bed is managing all the units. They would be managing everything for you, and that's the lobby. This is the sales office, and it shows you the building. What makes this building unique is you might have noticed some of the views from a lot of the rooms. They have something partially obstructing, and that is the lights. So there's lights all over the side of this building, and at night, they actually change colors like that. It's a very modern design. All right, so that concludes my tour of Novo Reserve. I think this is a very clever project. I think that it's going to be incredibly appealing if you are a foreigner and you want to make an investment and come and spend part of your year living here, but not necessarily all year. So if you want to know more about this property, get in touch with me. And if you need any help with moving to KL or anywhere in Malaysia, you can reach out to me. I can connect you to people who know how to get residence, work permits, bank accounts, all of that to set you up here. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next episode.